Hello everybody, this is Revolt L96A1, and we're back with part 2 of building the plane on Solo on Mob of the Dead. And yesterday, I left off talking about how sometimes there's a little part of you that doesn't want to move on with life. There's a part that's just like, slow down, bro! And so that's what I'm probably maybe going to be talking about most of this video, unless I get sidetracked again like yesterday with my my whole cavity story. But yeah, today is mainly about nostalgia and going back to simpler times. I know you've all heard that before, like, you've seen those little cutesy Facebook quotes like, "Don't you just wish sometimes you could be back in 2nd grade when life was simple," and all that stuff. It was about that
cutesy little Facebook quote that everyone sees, or has seen at one point in their life, probably. But yeah, you know those like 2 to 3 weeks I was like not uploading anything? Like, I think it was like near the end of my road to Commander, I just stopped uploading stuff. Well, that was because nostalgia. Freaking nostalgia, if that's how you pronounce it. It's just such a weird word. I mean, I feel like I'm pronouncing it right. It's just a weird word. But yeah, believe it or not, you can just, if you're judgmental, just click out of the video right now. Because I know a lot of people will be like, "Wow, dude, you're so gay." So I've heard it all before. Not really, because whatever. My friends are actually friends. They don't judge me because of what I do. So they're cool. But if you're gonna be like, "Oh, dude, what the F, you're so gay," then just click out of the video right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Okay, so the reason I was gone during those 2 to 3 weeks, to even maybe a month, I might stretch it, is because I was watching the first 3 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell yeah. Because my girlfriend is also a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. She likes Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. She likes... No, she did like the... Yeah. My girlfriend likes the Pokemon games, the Pokemon anime show, the early version, the original version, not the crap it is today. Yu-Gi-Oh! And that was it. She didn't like any of the card games of it, like Pokemon card game and Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. But she liked the DS games, the Game Boy games for Pokemon, and she liked watching the anime shows for both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. And so one night while we were hanging out at her house, we were watching TV and we saw Yu-Gi-Oh! On, and we watched an episode. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I miss this show so much." So I went home, went on Hulu, and watched it for 3 weeks straight, and I watched 3 seasons. And for animes, there are about 50 episodes per each season. So I watched like 150 episodes in 3 to 4 weeks, between 2 to 4 weeks. And each episode is about 22 minutes each. Put in the commercials, because Hulu does do advertising ad breaks, so it's pretty much a half hour like usual.
I got the engine right here.
Like a usual, like you'd watch on TV. Every show's half an hour long. And so let's see, half an hour, 30 times 150 is 45. Carry the 2 zeros. 4,500 minutes. Divide that by 60. I can't do that in my head. Where's my iPod? I lost my iPod! Crap, I did lose my iPod. Where'd that have? Okay, I got my phone anyway, so whatever. Oh, my foot! 4,500 divided by 60 is 75 hours, which is 3 days and 3 hours worth of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah. Where's my freaking iPhone? It's even bothering me. Like, I can't.
We have the upper hand.
I'm sitting on it? I'm not sitting on it.
I'll find it later after the video. Anyway, yeah, so that's 3 days. A little bit over 3 days. I was sitting at the computer watching Yu-Gi-Oh! On Hulu for 2 to 4 weeks. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. I had quite a nostalgia kick there, because I think subconsciously I just wanted to go back to that time. Like, I think it's all in your subconscious. Like, if I watch shows I watched when I was like 7, maybe I'll be 7 again, because that's how your mind wants to work, at least. That's how your mind works. It's like, hey, maybe this will work. And then it's just like, oh, no. But it's all part of your subconscious, and I think that's what's really happening is, like, you know, because I'm moving on to college. That's a big next step in my life, and subconsciously, there's a little part that's just like, wait, hold on, let's go back to easier times. Let's take it slow now. Don't move on too quick. And so yeah, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! For a few weeks. And there are still 5 seasons in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And I probably do plan to finish the last 2 seasons before I go off to college. But I haven't really been watching it as much as since Mob of the Dead came out. Because I think that was like a wake-up call to reality. Treyarch's just like, hey dude, you're a gamer now. You don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! You're a gamer, so come play video games. So that was just a wake-up reality call that Treyarch sent personally to me in the form of a map pack. It's just like, hey dude, you're 17, you're a gamer, you play video games, you have an Xbox 360, we have a map pack for you. Now, get off your little Hulu watching butt, come play the new map pack. So I was like, okay! And here I am, playing solo, building a plane, but not really, because this is a voiceover commentary and this footage was pre-recorded. But anyway, yeah, I did that at one point in time anyway. So yeah. Let's see, there's still 3 minutes left. What should I talk about? Just college, I guess. Oh yeah. Today, I love kids. Like, I can't wait to have kids. I don't know what everyone else's opinions of kids is, but I love kids. And so I'm in National Honor Society in school, and today was kindergarten registration, and you know, they had NHS members volunteer to help with it, and all we really had to do was like take their hand and walk them to a station, and then the teachers just like did all the stuff they needed to do. All we had to do was like walk them from room to room, and then just sit outside the room and wait for them. So most of the day was spent sitting, but it was still fun because kids are cute. The first kid was lovely. His name was Hunter, and he's like, oh yay, but not really. But anyway, yeah. They had to fill out the initial paperwork at the beginning and like sign in and stuff, register, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And so I was like, okay, Hunter, here's your little name tag. And then we went to the first room, and there was like 4 teachers in the first room, and he has a name tag, so they know his name, obviously. He's like, hey, Hunter, and he's just like hiding behind me. He's like, no, and I was like, oh my god, this is great. I love this kid. And it just made me smile. I mean, kids are funny too. I mean, they're like, their minds, they're too young to know what they're doing, and it was just hilarious. Like 10 high school seniors watching these like preschoolers, because they're going to kindergarten next year. They're in preschool or just not even in any school this year. But I think a lot of people nowadays go to preschool. Like back when I went to preschool, not as many kids went. Like, it's more popular today than what it was back then, because of the whole Head Start program that sprouted up and everything. But yeah, all the kids today was just really great. I got out of school and got to spend time watching like preschoolers, and it was great. It was a fun time, and it just reminded me of how awesome kids are.
and how badly I want one whenever I grow up and get married and stuff. Because nobody wants a kid before they get married, especially at the age of like 16. There's like teen moms. I mean, that is the stupidest show ever. Teen mom, 16 and pregnant, whatever. But on that note, thank you for watching. This is Revolt L9681. Say see ya, bye!